Hey guys, this is Walter, Artist Case Manager.
My name is Miguel Flores. I am the club lead at Edgar Branch.
Hi, my name is Ruby Garcia, and I'm the site supervisor at Failing Elementary.
Hello, my name is Jay Tahaji. I am the coordinator at Hope Studios.
I grew up right on the border of Garden Grove and Santa Ana.
I grew up in Garden Grove, between Trask and Fairview.
I grew up in East Garden Grove in a community that's known as the Buena Clinton area, an area that's primarily known for gang involvement, issues of drug, just a lot of negative influences in the community.
The neighborhood that I grew up in wasn't the worst neighborhood in the world, but it was definitely far from the best neighborhood. There was gangs in my neighborhood, there was drugs in my neighborhood. There was a lot of different things that could definitely have the potential to lead you down the wrong path if you don't have the right guidance.
The first time I joined Boys and Girls Club, I was in 7th grade. I remember just hanging around after school, up to no good, until Mark Sermanian came up to me, asked me if I was interested in joining.
As a student at Santiago High School, I was making some poor decisions, getting in trouble, and I was referred to the FYOP program due to counseling and to take some juvenile diversion classes.
I joined Boys and Girls Club my 7th grade year at Doig Intermediate.
I joined the Boys and Girls Club my 8th grade year at Fitz Intermediate. I remember the day before I joined Boys and Girls Club, a man by the name of Darren Pope. He was a site supervisor at Fitz at the time, and it was the first year that Boys and Girls Club was at our school. So when he approached us, we weren't exactly interested until he hit us with the idea that if we joined the Boys and Girls Club, we could try out for this football team.
Being a student at the FYOP program had a really good impact on my life. I was able to connect with my counselor. She was very genuine. She had a genuine interest in the things that I was getting into, music, the lifestyle, culture. She was able to have that one-on-one feel, and it definitely made me get an easier pathway to graduation.
It was like a key time in my life because, like I said, I grew up in Garden Grove. My parents worked so much, so it was very stressful because they weren't around as much, but that's where Boys and Girls Club played like a prominent role in my life because I think like your teen years is crucial to have that guidance, and I think I got that guidance from Boys and Girls Club.
I was just learning how to play electric bass. Miss T approached me, said if I was interested in doing some music program. I was like, sure. I started that. After that, we were blessed enough to travel to Florida, and that was one of the greatest experiences of my life.
I remember, my parents were supportive of what I wanted to do with my life in terms of music. I knew that from an early age. I wanted to create stuff for the rest of my life, but my parents were, like any other parent, they're like, okay, we'll have a plan B, okay, music is cool, but have a more realistic goal. And Darren was a big role in helping me believe that I can make music for the rest of my life because Darren took the time to invest in that passion of mine, and I'll never forget that.
I decided to work for the Boys and Girls Club because I knew that I wanted to stay in Garden Grove and give back to my community.
So I decided I wanted to work in Boys and Girls Club since I joined, just because I genuinely love and enjoy working with kids.
I knew somebody who worked here, so she raised the idea to me to come over to Boys and Girls Club, and I did. And as soon as I started working, the day I started working, I remember texting Darren and let him know that I was gonna work for the Boys and Girls Club because of the impact that he had made. I was excited to come and try and do the same thing.
Being a staff within an organization has deeply affected my life. I am now able to give back more to my community, both within our local programs as well as with the city. I'm now a commissioner with the city of Garden Grove, and I'm able to fight for families on a deeper level. I'm also a committee member for the Garden Grove Unified School District, and I'm able to advocate for better modernization within our schools. I'm able to do a lot within our programs thanks to opportunities that I've had.
It's rewarding, I think, because I got to experience both sides of our mission. Like, I was getting mentored and I was provided with that safe environment to go to after school every day, and now I'm the one providing that for kids. So it's really great. I really enjoy it, and I think for everyone it's just it makes them feel like they're making an impact on someone's life.
Where I really found myself in this organization is right here with the Hope program and in Hope Studios. I'm very blessed to be able to take the two things that mean the most to me, which is multimedia production and creation, and youth. I think back of the things that I was telling you that I did with Darren, where he was helping me write my lyrics and helping me format my music, and now I get to do the same thing with Maya, or the rest of these Hope kids. There's nothing more rewarding. I can't find myself disconnecting because I know that right now I am to Maya what Darren was to me, and I'll never let that go. I can't say goodbye to that.
You know, Boys and Girls Club is just not a job. I think it's more of, I take it and I see it every day as a gift, because I feel like every day you're learning something from the kids, things that maybe some days you didn't even realize about yourself. You're teaching them new things. You're gaining so many experiences and memories from the kids, and most importantly, which I think is the biggest gift of them all, is that you're making a difference in their life.
I want to encourage everybody that's watching this to remember why you applied for Boys and Girls Club, and remember what it is that you're passionate about, and remember the impact that you're making, because going through the daily motion of things, you can forget that. No matter what department you're in, everything from YDPs all the way up to operations and HR, every single one of us plays a role in this movement. And when you forget about that role, sometimes it makes it hard to get up and come to work, but that's not what we do. You know, we're supposed to be that place that you're excited to go to work, and that's up to you to be excited. You know, and I encourage everybody to remember why you applied here, and remember that passion that you have buried deep inside of you, and bring that back out, you know, because the kids will remember that. I'll never forget what Darren did for me, and I'll never forget the lessons that he taught me, and the opportunities that he created for me. And that was because he loved what he did, and he was passionate about it. And every day he came to work, he remembered why he was there. And I encourage that everybody does the same thing.